All right. So forgive me right now. We're live. We're hot right now. And if you look around, we got people that's on location right now. What we have is that we have Nyght Ryder, aka Frog. Y'all probably seen him down, in Louisiana. He is undercover behind enemy lines, supporting the team, and possibly got that funeral music ready for a certain somebody that may not make it out of ATL. He may have to take the bus home. Okay, but we'll get into that.
His daddy got a lot of plays. He okay. He okay. He's okay.
But right here, this is what y'all been waiting for, because she don't know nobody. She ain't been around so long. Her stardom got her head way too big. She over there on Champagne Confessions. Tune in, subscribe, and if you got problems or whatever, she'll help you out. She is definitely the GM. She is Ms Maggie Fontenot, and I'm still here. I ain't traded. So guess what?
It ain't the end of the season yet, sir.
We're talking contract negotiations.
Now, if you push us to the playoffs, possibly we might, consider some negotiations. It might end up being the Nyght Ryder show next season.
Talk about playoffs.
Listen. I'm not that white. He comes to me. This is Maggie's flu game.
I'm on work or location. I'm working, hustling, bustling.
She is working, and if you go anywhere near that stadium, it is a $20 cover charge. Maggie, go ahead, move to the side so people can see how much it costs to park down there. Go ahead, point it at $20.
That's for the day. Game day is about $50-$60.
Whoa.
Well, damn.
Well,
that's pretty cheap, actually. That's actually.
Well, let's not satisfy your bosses too much. Maggie, it's been a while. We missed you. How you feeling today?
I'm good. Yeah, I had COVID about a week ago, and actually it wasn't too bad. I had like the fevers for like Friday or Saturday, but other than that, I'm back to me, negative again, and like it's getting real out there, people. It's cold. Y'all wash them hands, do what you need to do, and practice what y'all been doing, because the flu and everything is going around right now. But I'm good.
There you go, man.
You know what, man? I think I probably had the same thing.
Get some black seed oil.
I was sick too, so you already know.
In the house. Black seed oil.
Black seed oil, sea moss.
I think it was Nyght Ryder.
Black seed oil, sea moss.
I think it was Nyght Ryder.
Nyght Ryder hang out everywhere. Nyght Ryder hang out everywhere. He ain't catch no COVID or nothing like that. Fake news.
I was sick too.
He was sick, and I realized I put two and two together. I was like, I had last seen Nyght Ryder and Play of the Mayor, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, that was like 2 days out of Christmas. I had stopped by like right before.
She said it's your fault, Nyght Ryder. It's your fault, Nyght Ryder.
You want me to tell you where I think I got that shit from? Because I was on the damn MARTA train with all the motherfuckers.
So now I understand. Y'all wanted me to take the train, try to take me out. That's what it was.
Don't even try it.
Don't even try it. I know what you're trying to do, man.
You ain't finna get away with that, Magnus. You're not getting away with that.
No, hell no. You want to host the show, and I know what you're doing.
You can wear your damn mask on the train, sir. Don't even try it.
I didn't do it, but I didn't give a damn.
He ain't gonna wear no mask.
I'll be outside.
But I won't wear no mask either, so I ain't even gonna blame him either.
We already know where you've been at. We already know where you've been at. If you follow this woman, she been everywhere. She been everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Oh yeah. I'm out there living life, single life. That's how you're supposed to do it.
That person.
I'm standing on business. That's right, Harvey.
You know what, Harvey? Stop shooting your shot. Because all she do come in here, she ruined my show every last time and whatnot. Come here, after I was rudely interrupted.
I
want a piece of it for one specific reason. He goes out there and speaking of standing on business. And can you please show me like your left shoulder? I think it was like your left or your right shoulder, man.
I got on a long sleeve shirt, so I can't do that right now.
He can't flex
Yeah, what, you
today.
get burnt or
You
something?
gotta get
I'll tell
naked,
y'all
man.
later.
You gotta get naked.
That's for Ant's OnlyFans. Subscribe if you saw it and whatnot.
Hell no. Nope. We're not doing that. No. Not from my house. No.
Okay.
But Ant, go ahead, introduce yourself. The big nose tap. He got his show with the art and whatnot. Congratulations on the art, brother.
Oh,
You know.
y'all already know. I'm a Falcons fan for life. I don't give a damn if we win, lose, draw, whatever. I'm here for life. So y'all
10 toes down.
That's it.
all day long.
Now, if you ever heard of Al Roker, we got people from Good Morning America. Well, we got our own guy that's on location. Again, he's behind enemy lines. You may know him as Frog. You see him out there. He's out there COVID-less. Somehow he doesn't catch COVID because I think he's bionic. So what we have over there is we got our boy Nyght Ryder. Nyght Ryder, what's up, brother? Where you at right now?
Hey, wait a minute, girl, chicken, all Asian cat, snake, chicken, ducks. I go by the name of Nyght Ryder, and I am live on location right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm in the middle of the shit. I'm in the Thunderdome right now. Let me tell y'all something. Shout out to everybody that came through Razoo last night, all the Falcons fans. Y'all gonna see the pictures. Shout out to Auntie Pamela, Miss Pamela Johnson. Y'all already know I was with her Friday. Man, it's like a whole vibe down here, bro. If anybody ever tell you that Falcon fans don't travel, you better look at them telling you, look, you a goddamn lie. Falcon fans travel. We is here. I'm talking, we out in droves. It was as soon as I walked out my hotel today, bro, I seen nothing but Falcons fans walking down Canal Street. I seen nothing but Falcon fans last night on Bourbon Street. We all came to Razoo. We were old Atlanta all night, man. I was talking to somebody about going to the 559 last night, but it was on and popping. It's a whole vibe. If you've never been to New Orleans for a Falcons Saints game, I highly recommend you make a trip for it. I highly recommend this shit, man. We don't play at all. At all. What's up?
We got what's up, Reggie? What's up, ATL? What's up, Red Swarm? I'm about to get to y'all elites, but we got a full house today, so I got to introduce and reintroduce some people just in case you forgot. Now,
I got to get ready to go to the game in a minute, man. We got about
Ain't no forgetting Maggie now.
7 minutes.
Ain't no forgetting Maggie.
Don't
forget. Now, above me, what we got? We got Coach who had to clear his throat, but he's okay right now. He ain't got nothing. Coach, what is the temperature and what are you eating today, man?
Water. No, I ain't. I'm just drinking water.
I am too.
It's 36 degrees right now. Cloudy.
You said what's the temperature?
36 and cloudy.
36 and cloudy. So if y'all think y'all know cold, that is cold.
That's warm.
Well,
damn warm. Don't do that.
But you could.
See him down here walking like them folk that be walking with t-shirts and shorts on. I've seen at the college, the Chick-fil-A bowl.
Wait a minute. Hey, check this out. Since you want to know some weather, it's actually pretty straight down here. Down here, it is 51 and fair in New Orleans, Louisiana, but it still stinks like hell.
That's freak. Oh well, you know what?
That's freaknik weather. What you say?
I don't know, man.
What is that freaknik weather?
He on that shit. You know what? Let me keep going. We got one of the OGs here. Will, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
What's happening?
He gonna talk now.
He don't mince words. Now we gonna get into the elites now. Of course, he had to regain pole position. We got our boy Andrew G, who's been here since last week. He don't log out. He don't do anything like that. He's been sitting there tented out since last week. We got 8137 sauce. We got ATLF. I guess that's trimming. If I did it.
He might be from New Orleans or something.
Oh God. We got Trauma Locks. We got Gemini Man. We got JP. We got ATL Leo. That's my boy. But sometimes he be on that shit. You know what it is. We got Terrell Thomas talking about Kamara is out this game. Kamara's out.
How many people in the comments are in New Orleans? If you in New Orleans, Put a 1 in the comments and let me know.
Go.
I got to run into some people, man. If you hear,
we got the other auntie. We got Sonia Howell. We got Harvey Freeman. We got D. Coleman, who didn't even wait, because every time that he sees Maggie, he got to act up. Okay. We got Robert Ponder. That's right. You already know what it is. We got Terrence Holmes. We got Reggie 2K, Prince Kel 89, Red Swarm. We got let's see. I think I got everybody right here. Oh, we got D'Angelo Palsy. So waiting for my boy. Where's the $1 Million Man, Dame DiBiase? I don't know where he's at, but we got somebody here. It's about whatever. We got snow up here in Pittsburgh. Y'all talk about 36 degrees. Come on, man, in Deion Sanders' voice. It's real up here.
Come on, man.
Y'all can have that snow. Hey, you can keep that snow.
Shout out to Tail Sports Gaming, man. Tail Sports Gaming here in the building. Yeah.
No, ACL Leo, I swear he talked about he go to church and whatnot, just like a certain somebody also claim that she's all holy and dignified and whatnot, start saying some other stuff. We all know who she is, but I ain't going to say
Robert Palmer, you down here in New Orleans?
He said,
yeah, I'm here. I let your boy, man.
Yeah, go check your boy out. 51 degrees is baby making weather. Well, don't have no babies you can't afford. Don't have no babies you can't afford, all right?
Nyght Ryder, you hear that? We don't need no little Nyght Riders.
Nyght Ryder got ain't no Nyght Ryder. Ain't no. You got 8 babies by 8 different women, all in the DR. All in the DR. I know you not.
No, the hell I damn no. Don't do that. Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
So you got a family pack of raincoat.
Hell no. Y'all just got them putting babies on me that I ain't got. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nyght Ryder got a starting 5 down there in DR, man. He know it. He cannot resist the BBLs. He can't resist the BBLs. But if you like BBLs, you gotta pay.
Shut up.
No. If you talk about BBLs, we can't resist. It's time to pay the bills. BBLs, you know Nyght Ryder, it's time to pay the bills. Go ahead and say it, man.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this portion of the show is brought to you by Manscaped, the premier product for male grooming. Y'all know we just got through with the new year, but I hope y'all crop the top before the ball drop. So y'all make sure y'all check them people out at manscaped.com. You put in the promo code AFN, you get 20% off your order, and you will get free shipping. I know you love free shit, man. I love free shit. Everybody love free shit. So make sure you do what y'all got to do. Talk to them people at Manscaped. Tell them Nyght Ryder sent you. Remember, you trim it down, she won't frown. You keep it clean, she won't be me. Manscaped. And somebody walked up to me in the club New Orleans last night and told me they right here. Let it whip, Junior Flip. Magnus, do your thing, man. Yeah.
Magnus, the whole celebrity. Bumping conversations with Pastor Troy. He even remembered the night in Red and Black Party. So out there being a celebrity.
No, I was at the gym spot yesterday. Pastor Troy was like, man, y'all that little event y'all had, boy, that bitch was live here. I'm like, yeah.
And we try to do it again, y'all.
He came through with something.
We definitely try to do it again.
You know what?
So got to look out for those fundraisers and things like that. Y'all start donating to the Cash App. We got a Let the Falcons GoFundMe. Look, we trying to make it big for this year coming. So it's gonna be right before preseason, or maybe around that time frame. So it's gonna be high. So y'all get ready.
I swear.
It do be high.
I hate him so bad. I hate him.
Nico, shut up. Shut the hell up. Shut up.
For the dollar.
I'm telling you, Nyght Ryder, you cannot go there, and you gotta tell. Look, between me and you and about the 70 people here. Come on now.
I mean, look at I ain't finna pay for something I can give for free.
Whoa. There we go. So he about got 8 of them. 8. He got 8 of them.
Hey, look at I have a raincoat on, just so you know. But we ain't gonna get into all that right now.
You know what? I ain't trying to get canceled right now. We got the general manager here. We got the general manager here right now, man. Okay,
go get into that right there. Yeah.
You know what? Since we out here talking about our feelings, get in touch with our feelings right now.
Let me start this shit off with that right
Don't do that, Ant. Don't do that, Ant.
Let me start this shit out right there. Okay, I'm gonna start out. Sums up our season. When D offered ran the damn field goal back and he tripped over his own man. That sums up our damn season. That sums up our goddamn season. Can't get out our own damn way. That sums it up. Am I right?
You saying that everything looked good until we tripped over our own feet?
Well, he tripped over Zach Harrison's feet. It wasn't his feet. It was Zach.
You tripped over your own man feet.
Oh, the man hit the old man.
Friendly fire.
But normally here on the Regulators, we got to have ladies go first. So ideally, Maggie got to take point on this. Go ahead, Mag.
The way I feel about the season right now is the way that Arthur Smith be looking on the sideline like.
He's a walking meme.
I'm over here like today, you know, this supposed to be a must win, but it's like, we don't even know what our destiny holds right now. I don't even know if I even care for them to get in the playoffs, to be honest. I mean, it'll be great, but realistically, I don't see them going anywhere with that. I mean, let's just keep it real. So it'd be nice to beat the Skanks, though. You know, that's how we're supposed to do it, but I don't see nothing else happening. So I'm kind of like, whatever at this point. Whatever happens, y'all.
Jerome said, Maggie, I see you out here. He said, I see you out there loading trucks. If we lose this game, we're going to stage rapid ship Arthur Smith back to daddy at FedEx.
Sure, I'm right by the stadium, though, so just letting y'all know. I'm right by the stadium, and y'all got them gas cans and everything else. We can walk right on up there.
Wow.
Hey, we're gonna ship him to Washington where he can go to the headquarters up there, FedEx Field.
Well, man, I see you shaking your head. I guess that's your thoughts on the season.
Oh, we've been fumbling the bag all season. We haven't firm grip,
right?
Firm grip, and then
firm grip, Manscaped. Oh my God! Please pay the bills when you say those double meanings. Please pay the bills now. Go ahead.
Pay the goddamn bill.
Go ahead, man.
Nah, but I mean, we had the season right there in our hand, and then because of certain players, I'm not gonna go there because I'm tired of spewing out that BS out of my mouth.
Oh,
yes, yeah.
For all the, you know what, Ant, I'm gonna help you out right now. For all the ladies that's in the chat right now, okay, this might get me canceled, but for all the ladies that's in the chat right now, all of that's on Ant's face, that's not his facial hair. There we go. All right, go ahead, Ant.
Oh.
So we taking shots today. Okay.
Ant, I'm trying to help you out, Ant. We start in 2024 off right. Because you've been taking shots at me, Ant, because I said that your Braves were going to win.
Don't see me in the back alley, Charlie. I got to holler at you.
See? You see? Magnus going to get traded. Now he's taking shots. You know what, Coach? Save the show, Coach. What is your thoughts on this season? Because ACL Leo don't know how to act, man. I hate it.
My thoughts on this season is I have no thoughts. That's the way it's played. I have no thoughts.
That's pretty much me right there. Like
it's like, damn we do, damn we don't. That's how it is. It's damn we do, damn we don't.
The thoughts on the season is just one word. Damn. Damn. That's it. Damn.
Yeah, it's just.
Damn.
It's just a season. It's just a season. We're just here right now because it didn't go the way we expected to go. I think we over thought how the season's gonna go. You know, like I said, we all are guilty of that. We thought we would be better, but we're not.
Yeah.
We thought Arthur Smith would have everything under control, and he did not. We thought the quarterback would be better, and it was not. So it's like, whatever. Right now, my thing right now is just win the game, playoff. I always said I didn't want to go to playoff. I always said that. I just want to beat the Saints. Simple as that. So we go to playoff. What do you expect?
Cool.
Everybody says it's a new season. Is this team ready for the playoff? I don't know.
I don't think we're ready for playoffs.
So, but yeah.
Nah. But you never know. You never damn know. You never damn know.
You never damn know. Maybe Arthur Smith would get it right. They were going, like, you know, maybe some kind of miracle would happen.
Well, we can always
Arthur Smith needs a quarterback coach. He needs a quarterback coach. Point blank here. He needs a quarterback
we got a dream, y'all. I have a dream. That's
but y'all
coming up.
Don't do that, man.
To have a dream.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Everybody keeps saying we need a quarterback coach, right?
Oh.
You can always say the quarterback coach is the problem. The quarterback still has to distribute the ball.
But coach,
it doesn't matter.
Honestly, coach,
I don't think the quarterback coach. Go ahead, Max.
But coach, I mean, you drive a rig, right? At your job, right? Mm-hmm. But have you ever driven like a bus or me operate a train that you're not trained for?
I ain't driving no train.
No, I'm talking about me. Like my kid, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they're not going to put you in a position to not succeed for a job as delicate as what we do. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So I don't think Des had the proper resources to be successful.
I understand that. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
however, there's still somebody in his ear. There's always somebody on that sideline that's working with Des.
Burgon's old punk ass.
It hasn't always. Well, yeah, it has been Burgon, but but y'all gotta realize David Burgon was a quarterback. Now I'm gonna say that he was
a bad one. Coach. He was a bad one, coach.
He got picked up by a team. He didn't play, but he got picked up by a team.
Now, Rob, you finna get the pink slip.
But yeah, but the quarterback still had to be more cautious with the ball. I understand that. I do understand that. But David going and said, take the snap and fumble it.
Hey, even though he got to be more cautious with the ball, coach, Arthur Smith got to put him in position to succeed too. You can't have this man dropping back 6 plays in a row trying to throw a 30-yard route. Get the ball out of his hand quick. Throw some slant. Throw some up and under. Throw some in and around. Get out of his hand quick, bro. Let your playmaker do what he do. That's how CJ Stroud succeeded up there. But that's how they go into the playoff. That's how they won 10 games.
But sometimes y'all say the playmaker get the ball.
We saw the game last night, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna feed it like that.
My word to sum up the season is, who the hell are we? That's what I sum up the season with. Who are we? Yeah. You know what I mean? We had a top 10 defense for most of the season, but we had several games this year where we couldn't close out the game. We had plenty of games where Smith getting got on. Hey, look. Bijan Robinson is a great talent. He's gonna be good in this NFL. But we had games out here where Arthur Smith made this man the piece instead of a piece. No, you add that man to the puzzle, man. Don't make him the puzzle. You had 1,000-yard back already. You had 1,000-yard receiver in Kyle Pitts already. You make that man a piece, not the piece.
He's a tight end.
He's still okay. A catcher of the ball. A catcher of the ball. A catcher of the ball.
It was one person that said this shit earlier this year.
You had on one person that you particularly don't care for, that's fine. But everybody is to blame because at the end of the day, each job is a part of a machine. It's a part. This is Atlanta Falcons team. This ain't the Atlanta Arthur Smiths. This ain't the Atlanta Arthur Blanks. This ain't the Atlanta Desmond Ridders. This ain't the Atlanta Taylor Heineke's. It's the Atlanta Falcons. Everybody's at fault. You know what I'm saying? And when people compare this team to the Texans, you got a head coach that has experience. And everybody did their job to get those 10 wins. Because without the offensive line doing their job, CJ Stroud, as we saw, is just a man getting hit. Without his perimeter players catching, making catches, or out his running backs making good runs, it doesn't work. Without the defense stop making stops, it doesn't work. Everybody want to pick and choose what part of the team they don't like to say that's the problem. No, it's a complete team problem. Because at the end of the day, does one man win the trophy or does the whole team win the trophy? Does one man lose the game or does the whole team lose the game? Because even when one man calls it, because when one man, guess what? When one man makes a mistake, the whole team is still out on the field. Doesn't matter. But just because the media says, well, the quarterback and the coach, they get most of the blame because they're out front. What they supposed to? The CEO, if a CEO of a company don't do well, guess what? He's at fault because he's the head. He takes the blame. But it's parts in his company that don't work to contribute to that fail. Period. We got to get out this mindset of picking and choosing what. No, the team failed. That's why I asked the question on my show last night. If we make the playoffs, now what? Because guess what? Nobody has the answer to what next. Everybody's got the answer to, oh, well, we failed. Well, another season. Because everybody expects this team to lose. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You can call yourself a Falcon fan or not. 85 to 95% of us expect this team to lose. That's the expectation. Winning is just that's the cherry on top. We won. So let's be real.
And it still trickles. It still trickles back up. It still trickles back up to Arthur Smith. Terry Fontenot gave you the ingredients. For a good barbecue, you sat there with playing domino, forgot the meat was on the grill. That's what was going on. It goes back to Arthur Smith.
Hold on. I got this, Will. I get it. You don't like Arthur Smith, and I get it. You've been on his neck.
Hold on. Now. We got plenty tape where I had back Arthur Smith. I backed Desmond Ridder all season long, bro. But I'm gonna be real with what I see.
Okay. And I got that. But my thing is this: you have said more times than not, he is at fault. We get that. He's the head. He's the head coach. But he doesn't play quarterback. He don't play running back. He don't play tight end. He don't play defensive line. He don't play in the DB room. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in the front office all the time. Everybody is at fault. Everybody.
Hey, he do control the starter though, right?
We got some breaking news, people. We got breaking news. I think we got some breaking news, people. It looks like Desmond Ridder is in.
I know.
I knew it.
That's obvious. That was obvious.
They ain't got no choice.
Looks like Desmond Ridder is QB1 today.
Yeah, that's obvious. I don't know
why Desmond started today.
Yeah,
I just seen the chat. Somebody look it up and confirm that real quick.
I got it right here. I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Look.
But look, let me acknowledge the hold on, Martin. Let me acknowledge the $10 super chat.
He had a mental meltdown, and they not.
Yeah, Heineke is inactive. So Desmond started.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on, let him get that chat. Let him get that super chat real quick. Let him get super chat.
It said Red Swarm said it's sad to me to see how our OC's inability to call successful games has us as fans turning on our players like Bijan and Kyle Pitts. Is just sad. It's a fair point. That's a fair point. It makes total sense. But go
makes
ahead.
A whole lot of sense. Make a whole lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense, Will. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they do.
But in the same.
But like I was saying, I can pick and choose whoever on the team I think is that as blame, but this team failed. Period. This team did not perform to the standards that they said they were going to do. And I mean, stuff happens, but they did not perform. Point blank, period.
Oh, yep. Okay, I got a question for y'all. I got a question for everybody.
That's why you go.
But this is what Will is saying.
Okay, I got a question for everybody though right here. In the off season, did we think we had the good team? We thought we had a good team in the off season, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We had assets. We had money to get whatever we wanted. We chose these. D'Amico Ryan right now got his team 10-7 with a rookie quarterback who's been touted for Rookie of the Year right now because his offensive coordinator put him in position to succeed. Not trying to make him the player to win the game, but trying to make him get the ball out of his hand to his players to make plays. That's what he was doing. That's what Arthur Smith was not doing. Arthur Smith was trying to showcase Bijan. That's what he was trying to do.
That's a fair point.
He had other talent on his team, and the talent is speaking out. Cordell Patterson, he never spoke out like this, how he's speaking on the goddamn social media, bro. He forgot about he forgot about Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson helped him build what we got going on right now. He forgot he had a 1,000-yard running back. He forgot he had a 1,000-yard running back. He chose this quarterback, said he was ready. He did not play him in the preseason. He played him 9 snaps in the preseason. So yes, it is Arthur Smith's fault. I'm going to continue to say that. And if you want to go back, you can see videos where I backed Arthur Smith and I backed Desmond Ridder for a long time. And I had another video that said they have burned that bridge that said they got the benefit of the doubt. I got videos that said that. So I always been a supporter of them. But I'm also a realist. And I'm always going to be a realist. It's his fault.
Well,
point blank.
Yeah, you have. But at the same time,
hey, y'all, check this out, man.
But see, did play? Wait. Did players?
I was just going to say,
go ahead, Juan. Go ahead, Juan.
I'm finna get ready to go to the game, y'all. I'm finna go ahead on down to the super dunk. Dome.
Did players not? Did players not drop off?
All right, check you later. Check you later, Nyght, Ryder.
All right, be safe.
Y'all be good, man. I'll catch y'all later, bro.
Okay.
Hey, Juan, you got a little delay on your end, bro. Can't hear you like that. We got a little delay going on.
Did players not drop off? It's StreamYard. But can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hold up. Yeah. Okay. What I'm saying is this, Will. I'm not saying Arthur Smith doesn't have no fault, but at the same time, Arthur Smith can't play the game players. He can't. You can be the best head coach. You can put any, and Terry Mathis has said this. You can put any player on the team, and you can have the best coach in the world. But if the coach puts out something that's good and the players don't execute, it's bad. If the coach puts out something bad and the players execute that bad play and it doesn't work, it's bad. It's a team fault. Nobody is excusing Arthur Smith. Nobody's not saying he didn't make bonehead, decisions because he's still growing as a head coach. Nobody is absolving him of any wrongdoing. But at the same time, you have to, if you say you won't be real, you have to be honest. It's a team failure because the coach can't go out there and play the positions. I don't care how good he is. I don't care how much what he said in the press conference. He has no control over the other men on that field because it's the same thing. No CEO got control of their employees. You give them a job, they do the job. If they don't do the job, you reprimand them. That goes for anybody.
All right, hold on. Let me kill this right now.
Nobody is absolved of any kind of wrongdoing. Nobody.
Wait, hold on, Juan. All right, everybody in the comment section, let's show a little bit of respect. It goes both ways, all right? Like, look, everybody take a breath, rewind, and start from the beginning. Point blank, period. That's all it is. That's what we do in the regulators. Show some respect. Say what your piece is. If you disagree or you agree, come to some sort of agreement. Other than that, just chill out. Plain and simple. Now, I haven't heard from somebody in a long time. Coach, and then I'm going to go to you, and then we're going to go to the next topic. Coach, how do you necessarily feel about that, from a coach's point of view?
Put it this way.
Yeah.
Like Warren said, like Will said, Arthur Smith has a lot of blame. But you can say the coach did this, the coach did that. Players still need to. Okay, football. Just think about football in general. When you play football, you do everything in your possibility to make sure you don't have those problems. You got to give it 150% sometimes. I understand that the coach, Arthur Smith calls them ugly players. He calls them crazy stuff. But you just can't say, well, he's always at fault. Yes, he's at fault to a certain degree, but there's a level of competitiveness that you need to have as a player too. That that you want to be the best. Because these guys, they came together during the summertime. Like I said, we thought we had a good team, but you still got to play the games. who to say that this team is that good that we thought they were? We don't know.
We overreacted.
Yeah. We seen everything. Like I said, you always look good on paper until you play the game. We've seen that hundreds and hundreds of times throughout these seasons of all type of teams that you look great on paper, then you look like boo-boo on the stick when you come to the game day. So, like I said, both of you guys are right. Both of you guys are right in what they're both saying, but it's just the point is, this is football, man. Football is.
But you know what it is, Coach. If you don't mind me interjecting, Ant, you could see if you agree with me on this one. I think maybe we jumped the gun. I think maybe we jumped the gun a bit. I think what we saw with Ridder last year, and was like, oh, okay, this dude went to New Orleans, played decent, not great, but decent. Did a comeback victory against Arizona. Played decent in the elements against a tough Baltimore defense. And we're like, okay, next year he takes that next step. We're not expecting everything because we were still a majority running team. That was our philosophy. I think we got away from that a little bit. That I think Arthur Smith wanted to showcase. Yes. I think Arthur Smith wanted to showcase his weapons a little bit. I think we kind of got away with what our identity was. I understand that part. Okay. Now, this is what Terry Fontenot does. He goes out and spends buku bucks on the defense, which took another step this year. We went out and got Jesse Bates, and we went and convinced a 17-year vet by having him watch Desmond Ridder video to come here and play on this team. So when you see all those things between March and about August, we tend to probably jump the gun a little bit. And we thought, being the fact that Tom Brady's gone, being the fact that you have a rookie quarterback starting in Carolina, we wasn't really worried about the Saints because they had Derek Carr, and you know how Lyric's mom feel about him. We thought that the NFC South is down, is theirs for the, is ours for the taking. And how do you feel about that particular what I said on that?
I mean, if that's the case, then every NFL organization's fan base jumps the gun. If we're looking at it like that, because we're supposed to, shoot for the stars and hope for all, for everything for your team. But a coach can call any play that he wants to, but you have to go out there and you have to perform. You have to hold yourself accountable for what you're doing on that field. And I haven't been seeing that from players on this team. We've been talking all this talk in the locker room, but you go out there and shit the bed. It's just like my boy Sam has been alluding to numerous times. This $100 million defense shit the bed late in games, no matter what the offense does throughout the game. You still got to go out there and play when you're called upon. Because guess what? That's your job. No matter what the offense does, you got to put that shit out your mind, because you shouldn't be worried about that. But if you don't go out there and do your job, guess what? Guess who looks like an ass? You do. Not what the offense did or didn't do, whatever. So I'm not saying that Arthur Smith and his coaching staff is not, at fault of any of this, but me being an ex-player, I have to hold these players accountable as well. Mm-hmm. I look like a hypocrite if I don't do that.
Yep. Well, you know what? Let's go to the next topic, because that shit got the whole damn place on fire right now. Maggie, you want to add anything?
No, I think we need to move on from that, because it just, that topic always brings out people's emotions, and honestly, you can argue who's at fault at this point, but what difference does it make now? It's the end of the season.
That's what
it's the end of the season at this point.
What does it matter?
So we're getting ready to go into the off season. not meet our expectations whatsoever. Whether it was the coach, whether it was the quarterbacks, whether it was the offense, it was the defense. Overall, it still is a team loss and win season. So at the end of the day, we really need to start gearing up for what comes next at this point, because this argument is just going to get pointless. I'm ready for the draft.
It's been pointless since almost like week 4.
Like, listen, us as fans sitting here arguing with each other is proving nothing. We're not on that field playing. We don't got the clipboard. So we can fight and call people crazy and all you want to, but you got to respect everybody's opinion, for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for one thing, it's just opinions. We don't get paid for this. The Atlanta Falcons is not paying us to say what's right or wrong. It's an opinion at the end of the day. So if we can get that in our heads, that everybody got a right to how they feel.
Right.
But that doesn't make what you're saying is better than somebody else's. That's how this fan base divides itself, because everybody feels so passionate about how they feel about a quarterback or a coach. And it's sad at this point. We're fighting, the Falcons are tripping over their own asses, and the fan base is also battling each other. We got to come together, people. That's the whole point of this red and black event. I'm tired of all the you on this side, I'm on that side. Come together, because we still wear red and black together.
There it is. Just you know what? Just pretend it's the Georgia Bulldogs. That's all it is. That's all you gotta do is pretend like that, you know. But Lyric's mom said nobody wants to talk about the lazy ass route running from receivers. Bijan fumbling in critical moments and his defense caressing nip. Oh my God!
Wow.
I didn't realize she said. Okay, all right. So next topic. I'm gonna start with Juan. Can you hear me? Juan's on a delay. Juan's on a bit of a delay. Coach, I'm gonna start with you, Coach. Would bringing in a credible OC/QB coach help our offensive liabilities? Now, the reason why I say this, because this has the scenario that we retain Arthur Smith at the end of the season, but we nerf him a little bit, which is not going to be long term. It doesn't work out that well, you know, when you do things like that. But there's the question: would bringing in a credible OC and a QB coach help our offensive liabilities?
I think it needs to happen. I think I think Arthur Smith is a good head coach. I actually think he's a good head coach. But I think the responsibility of being the OC is something that he needs to relinquish. But like I said yesterday, is Arthur Smith willing to do that? Is he willing to do that? This is Arthur Smith, guys. This guy here is.
He's not. He's an ego. He has an ego.
That's gonna be the question. That's gonna be the situation. Is he gonna be willing to do this? And like I said, I asked Mike the same question yesterday. He's like, he said he must do it. I said, but is he willing to do it? That's the thing. And we don't know what's gonna happen in that situation. So I'm sure that may be something that Arthur Smith and Fontenot, whoever's talked to him about that, maybe already. And we're gonna see how this game goes. So I think that's gonna be the only way he can keep his job, if that was to happen. That situation in this light here. So if he's not willing to do this, he won't be here. I'm just saying. I think you said his ego is too big for him to to accept that type of situation. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion.
But you know what's funny though, Coach? It's funny that you said that, because we saw this ego on display in those interviews, in those conferences. Like, we saw it, how much of an asshole he was to D-Led, even though D-Led sometimes deserved it. You know, but we seen like the arrogance and all that, and even last year, Dean Pease had that arrogance as well. That they just talk like a lot of major shit. Now, again, I'm gonna go to like Juan. Can you hear me now? I think he's still on that delay. Yeah, I think he might have to come back in again, man.
Yeah, Juan, you got a delay over there.
Yeah, I think it's about like 5 seconds delay.
Dirt cutters on this thing, man.
Yeah, Yeah, it's too choppy, man. Try going out and come back in again, man. And
it's just I don't know, some StreamYard acting
Yeah.
high, man.
Yeah, you breaking up
I'll be
really
back.
bad.
Yeah. Yo, Ant, let me ask you this question.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna ask you who, but I'm gonna give you a scenario here, okay?
Yeah.
We already got a Fontenot in the group right now, okay? Now I know she said that we don't get paid, but I think she has the inside scoop on things. We have a Fontenot. She's about right somewhere over there. But yeah. But okay, so let's just say this, okay, that Arthur Smith is retained, and somehow Falcons fans don't pull a January 6th on a Mercedes-Benz dome, and they come to their senses, and they say, okay, this guy is our coach. Do you think Dez is fixable with the proper resources to succeed? Because I believe that Arthur Smith was a little bit arrogant, that he thought he didn't need a QB coach, that he didn't need a credible offensive coordinator, because just the same thing like what Nyght Ryder was talking about. We was talking about Dave Ragone, and the last time Dave Ragone was an offensive coordinator, do you know who his quarterbacks were?
You gotta go.
But do you know who his quarterbacks were, Ed?
I know.
It was Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
So again, we need somebody credible. We don't need somebody imaginative, because Arthur Smith already has this imagination with the way he be calling these plays sometimes. But spacing, things like of that nature, even to simplify things for Dez, play to his skill set instead of like this running your offense. What do you think about that, Ant?
Yeah, we should do that. I think if we can bring in a quarterback coach, well, I already think we have the quarterback coach and maybe possibly the offensive coordinator on our staff. I'm just saying.
Ragone gotta go.
No, I ain't talking about Ragone. Fuck him.
Oh,
I already told y'all middle of the season he gotta go. I ain't talking about him.
Okay.
But we got a couple of people that, that's in our stable that we can move into those. So I think he can be groomed back into being a starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, well, not right now, because he's starting today. So
wouldn't that be some shit if he actually gets us to the playoffs? I mean, if we truly like chaos, if DR wins the game and gets us to the playoffs, I don't know how y'all gonna react down there. I'm just saying.
They don't know how to act. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know how to act for 14 years with a real quarterback.
Oh shit. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
But yo, Will, you still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right. Offensive coordinator, quarterback coach. You think that's the way to fix our shortcomings on offense?
Well, I said this a while ago on Coach Show when me and him were talking. Like, if they did retain Arthur Smith, he got to have a new offensive coordinator and a quarterback coach. Like I already said, I think I told Coach this before. I think you're a good coach, bro, because the team do play for him. I'm gonna give them that. They play for this guy. They play hard for this guy, but he gets in his own way. That's the only thing, bro. He gets in his own way. So if he do bring in a confident quarterback coach and the offensive coordinator, and he let them do their thing, most successful coaches let offensive coordinator do their thing until they have to step in. You feel what I'm saying? So they have to be like, hey man, look, we need to run the ball right here in this game or whatever. What Dan Quinn didn't do. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, but if they do retain him, he got to have another offensive coordinator and quarterback coach come here. So,
Whoa, Manscaped, JP.
Yeah, he's
Manscaped.
He wasn't
Manscaped. Oh my God.
JP been live in the chat. They've been on him in the chat all day.
Yeah, JP's full of shit.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. So,
bro, you don't need to be telling on yourself in the comment section.
So here we go. We got to talk about it. Is the funeral music on? Is the Undertaker walking down the aisle? No. Is this it? Is this? I know. I see you shaking your head already, but I got to go to Maggie. I got ladies first now. Okay.
Yeah. Let me get this in before somebody else coming in. They got the monster truck thing going on today, so it's a little busy starting. Okay. But is this it for Arthur Smith?
Don't know.
I mean, honestly, from what I'm hearing from the Falcons camp, I don't think it's it for him, but I do feel like kind of like how we was happy that they decided to address the defensive needs last year. I feel like this regime is all about let's fix what is going on. So I really think they will address, because the public announced that we don't have a quarterback, this and this. There's some holes that we need to fix, and that starts with coaching. So I think there's going to be a conversation, because I think there was something going on where Arthur Blank is like, I'm not getting any younger. I want to win. Oh, so what does that entail? Let's get realistic about who's calling the plays, who's doing this. We need better representation on that's going to teach these players what they need to do and what not to do. He got to get out of his ego. He got to put that down, because if we continuing running on his ego, we're never going to make it. We're not going to be good enough. And we're going to have players over here that's useless. All this, he's overrated and all this. It's because of that ego. Yeah. We all we doing is looking at Bijan as that's the man. Yeah, this is the modern day Julio Jones or something. That's what Arthur Smith is trying to make out of certain players. And now you got CP. He's like, I don't know, I'm not feeling this right now. So it's like,
I think CP felt he was lied to.
Yeah. It's like now you got the main player that wanted to be here, vouched to be here, feeling like I'm taking nature to these players here. What is my purpose now? Where is this team going? I actually wanted to retire a Falcon, so we got players that they're fishing. It's like, hey, we can go get a couple of these good players off your team because you're not using them. Shoot, he can be over here and be good. So it's time that Arthur Blank and Terry sit down with coach and be like, all right, what went wrong here? You pick the players, and I think you get into that question next. So I ain't gonna go into it deep, but you get where I'm going with it. Was it Arthur Smith? I'm gonna let you lead into that. So I'm gonna leave it there.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. Juan, thoughts?
Yo.
Go ahead, give your thoughts on this one, man. What you think?
Yeah, I'm in agreement. He's gonna have to relinquish that and give it to somebody that can actually focus on the quarterback coach, focus on the quarterback, developing them and OC. Because you can't we seen this one, what I'm saying, man, wearing many hats. Nah.
Oh, hold on. We got a super chat. Hold on. Let me get to this real quick. Sorry, Juan. Jay Black with $10. Thank you for putting gas in my car, brother. All right. We need better player development on offense. Man, a few words. Thank you, Jay Black 142.
That's true.
Ahead, and that goes into it. But if you look at how we did our defense, who do you have? You got Jerry Gray, assistant head coach. You got Ryan Nielsen.
Good coach.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what happens is Jerry Gray oversees the defense. He's like the final say. And then you got Ryan Nielsen that takes what he says, hey, and this is what we're going to implement. And that's what they did. Arthur Smith's going to have to do that. He's going to have to be a figurehead. Hire some guys that specifically have a skill set in developing a quarterback and helping the O-line, and then you just oversee it. That's all you do. You don't have to do much. He can't, if he wants to turn his team into what I call a one-dimensional team, a one-dimensional offense like we had, because all you had was Matt Ryan and Julio Jones at focus. Then what happens is when teams take that weapon away, they pin your ears back. We don't have a one-dimensional offense. So like I said earlier in the season, and you've seen it in certain games, you have a rotation. If the run game is working, you get all three of those guys in rotation and you wear the defense down. And then if you decide you want to do the sprinkle in the passing game, then you get your perimeter players in. We've seen that in certain games, and that bear to play a more balanced offense. You can't, this is no longer a one-dimensional offense. So you got to have other people that specialize in certain areas. That just is what it is.
Where's that comment before this one, Mag? Where is it? I just want to give an opportunity to. I think he said something about like the linebackers are great. I agree with that, but the fact that our corners suck, I don't know about that, because here's my, and it said Rock Boys for Life says Falcons defense are going to be good. They are. The linebacker room is great. I wouldn't say great, but they're actually ahead of schedule more than I thought. Because Landman looks like a steal.
Yeah.
Okay, Landman looks like a steal.
Right.
And now what you can do is that you can add to a strength. Okay, because when Troy comes back, now it's going to be some problems. Now you got a interchangeable piece that can go inside or outside and whatnot. So yeah, they're coming along. I actually think they're a year or two ahead of schedule. Bates' best acquisition in years. We went over that during the middle of the season. Corners suck. Need defensive line help. I agree with that. Corners suck. I don't, but I agree with the fact that we do need defensive line help. But we're also decimated with injuries along the defensive line. Which, if you tune in to Coach Unchained, he does do a lot of these mock drafts and these talent evaluations coming up. So tune in so that when we do pick somebody, you don't know what the hell we're talking about. So here it is. Stay tuned. That's all I'm saying. There you go, Coach. There's your plug. Now, they said they are on the field so much they give up plays late in the game. That is absolutely true. Now, because of that, I think we lost sight of our culture. I think we definitely should have ran the ball a whole lot more.
That part.
Heavy play action. I mean, simplify the game. I think what he did is like, okay, I got Dez, I got all these weapons, I'm going to show them off.
Right.
Now, instead of like progressing, you regressed on offense. The defense is actually a year ahead of schedule. I mean, look at what Zach Harrison is. Look at Street. We just got Street off the goddamn street, and he actually looked good in his first game. So yes, sir, Juan.
Because we played the defense the way we built it. That is the problem. We had an offense that was bludgeoning teams every game. Like Detroit said they wanted to see the 2022 Falcons offense because they ran the ball. So when you got these new players, you decided to be finesse. No, you add to that, you give the bludgeoning and you give them a sprinkler passing game. That's all you do. You don't undo what works. That's why the defense was so successful. They played the way they built it.
Yeah, and don't forget this other part, Juan, is that when you said you have I think was it you, Juan, or was it Ant that said we have Jerry Gray and then we have Ryan Nielsen?
Yeah,
it was Ryan.
Okay, so when you have those two, you said you have one guy that's calling the defense, another one that oversees it. On offense, we have a guy that's incapable of drawing up plays, Ragone, and then we have another guy that calls plays. So what exactly do we expect when one guy has to oversee everything? Coach, I see you over there. You look like you got something to say, Coach. Let the man speak. Go ahead, Coach.
On that offensive side, it's just what Ragone was supposed to be the OC, right? And Smith's supposed to be the play caller. However, if you have that much trust in your OC, why not correct some of the play calls, the plays that he's drawing up? If you're supposed to be that OC, that offensive-minded person, so shouldn't you have that ability to change? Okay, but then again, when you call them plays that don't match the situation, that's on you. You can't blame that all on David Gone.
Right.
And the play call and the plays that he's drawing up, I'm not saying they're bad looking plays. It's just the execution and when you're calling the plays. Because if you call a certain play at a certain time, that play may just work.
Right.
Because in football, every play is designed to work. It's up to the defense just to counter it. That's
situational.
That's football. Yeah, it's just situational play calling when he's calling. So everybody blaming David Gone. He's the scapegoat. Yes, I'm gonna be honest. He's the scapegoat. But it's still up to the play caller, the person that's called these plays, to call the plays at the right time. So you guys are saying, there we go. So y'all putting everything on. I understand. Arthur Smith, he's the one who's calling the play. You blaming David Gone a lot. Because of what he had in what's called. Yeah, he's not calling plays. Arthur Smith called all the plays now. He needs to call the plays at the right time.
That's fair. Just to go on what Coach was talking about, one thing we didn't mention is Arthur Smith helped them set up the game plan for the defense. We heard Jerry Gray say this in a press conference one time. He helped them set up the game plan for the defense. That same guy does the same thing on offense, but guess what? He calling plays. He don't call plays on defense. So it's just his situational play calling that's cost him right now.
Yeah, that's all it is. It ain't
that's all they call Arthur Smith because his plays are good. Like I said before, I be killing dudes on Madden with his playbook. His plays are good.
Yeah, they had a great playbook now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's just his situational play calling, dog. That's all that's holding him back. And I think what that comes from, he got too much on his plate. He's trying to oversee the team and trying to doggone call the play. He can't do that. He's a young head coach. He can't do that. He can't end the read. He can't do the end the read. He got to let somebody else take over. He got to, bro.
I'm gonna say something. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something about being a young head coach. This is your third year. I understand he hasn't been the head coach for 3 years. Yes, I understand that. Mm-hmm. But sometimes when things work for you, use it until it don't work for you. 2 years prior, you had Matt Ryan throwing the ball to cow pitch. Yes, that worked. But last year, we had everybody in this league afraid to come against the Falcons. That run game was just nasty.
Yes.
Use it. Use it until it don't work no more. You sprinkling. See, this is another thing that I feel. I think Dez would have been a better quarterback if we focused more on the run game and let him sprinkle that pass game in a little bit. We got away from that. We tried to force him to throw the ball too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That part, coach. Yes. That part, coach.
Yep. Like you guys always tell me, he didn't have a quarterback coach. Yes, he didn't have a quarterback coach. However, run, play action. It works.
You know what? K-Styles had a very good analogy. He said, and this is the backup what Coach said. He said, if you look at the film from 2022, he said when Desmond Ridder was in the games, the reason why those last two games went the way they went is because Desmond Ridder is a quarterback that likes to be on the move. So you move the pocket. You move the pocket, he does well. He's not a stand in the pocket and throw the ball. That's not his game. That wasn't his game at Cincinnati. So you're trying to put him in a box that he doesn't fit in. All the times when you see us run the game, when you see us run the ball and you see us move the pocket, the man, he kills teams because that's his natural play. You know what I'm saying? That's like trying to make, you know what I'm saying, Bijan Robinson a sole wide receiver. That's not his strength.
Or run him up the middle.
Right. That's not his strength.
Well, I'm gonna tell
you play to the player's strengths. You got to play to the player's strengths. You can't put him in a box.
I think he'd be a good running back up the middle if he runs the ball, just runs and stop trying to tiptoe in there.
Yeah, stop tiptoeing.
But the thing is, like Coach Ant, we knew what he was when we saw the tape. We knew what he was. He's a jump cut type of dude. He was not compared to Jim. Like his player comp was not Jim Brown. His player comp is LT. He's LT. And that's what LT does. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad with that until like he develops proper vision.
But I'm going on a limb right now. I'm gonna say something y'all may not like.
Oh boy.
Get him, coach.
Go ahead, coach.
Bijan became popular when last year, his senior year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is he that guy? Think about this.
Oh boy.
Did y'all watch the Texas game? And it was running back the same guy.
What, Roshan and
same
him?
Way? The ones who in the college right now at Texas.
They do run the same way.
They look It's just he could just be a system guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a good talent. He could just be a system guy, guys. Y'all, I'm just saying.
Well, and see, remember what I said too. A lot of times when Bijan has a lead, see, the thing is, once Bijan gets past a line of scrimmage in the space, that's where he does his best work because he can make you miss. But when he's getting ready to go into traffic, a lot of times, especially on like stretch plays or whatever, he got to have a lead blocker because he's not he cannot, if it's one-on-one, he can knock you down. But he's not going to go through traffic like Tyler Algier. He's not going to do that. And I've said it many times, if you wanted him to get touches like the way you did, give him a lead blocker if you're going to run him through traffic. Because once he gets through traffic,
they started doing that.
Yeah, that's and you saw how his runs were too.
Yeah.
Now, coach, he does average close to 5 yards a carry. You know, he's about at 4.46, 4.7 right now. Now, here's the thing. Again, I believe our strengths. Juan was saying this: play to our strengths. Our offensive line strength, they like to bludgeon people. They like to run the ball. That's why we got Bergeron. He's not exactly a dancing bear, but he likes to bludgeon folks. Now, same with Lindstrom, the same with McGarry. They don't like to, I mean, they'll do it because they have to. But again, if our strengths are running the ball, then you can't have Desmond Ridder dropping back 20, 25, 30 times a game. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
You have to. I mean, look, and also would help if we had guys that could actually be, and I said this a couple of weeks ago, if we had legit route runners on our team. We thought we had that with Van Jefferson. I don't know what happened with this man.
Oh God, please! I'm getting a van. I'm getting a van headache because that right there was just. I
mean, he's not his daddy. He's not his daddy, Sean. Okay, that played for us when Vic was in. He ain't Sean.
I wouldn't even say no mess like that.
He ain't even Shannon.
Oh God. But again, just like I said, the pieces are there, but we have to get back to what we do best.
Right.
And I think and what, let's just say that what would happen like with Arthur Smith, if whatever happens, whatever. Okay, check this out. If we was to get rid of him, scenario only. If we were to get rid of him, we would have to beat the candidates away with a stick. Because the running joke now is that we don't know how to use or utilize our weapons. Just like what OG was talking about with Tyler Algier. I think that Tyler Algier kind of regressed a bit because of the fact that he wasn't getting enough carries. Same like CP. And you could also sprinkle Bijan in there too. Let's just go back to having a three-headed monster at the running back position and just let Dez manage the game. He's capable of going to win it because he shows he's capable of going to win games. He does have game-winning drives. But, again, help your defense out as well. Help your defense out. Run the damn ball. K-Style said this last year, and for the past 10 years, he's been saying it. Run the damn ball. But we have to go to the next topic here, man. This is going to set the people on fire. Oh, man. Do you believe Desmond Ridder was a Terry Fontenot pick or Arthur Smith pick? Now, this could, like I said, the scenarios are going to be coming now.
One.
Okay. I'm going to say Terry Fontenot because if you looked at Tennessee, and I'm going to be honest with you, Desmond Ridder ain't Arthur Smith's guy. He's not. He's not.
There we go.
He's not.
Wait, you
He's
say
not.
that? What you say? What you
There
say,
it is.
one?
The reason why I say that is this. Look, you got to look at Tannehill's career. What did Tannehill do most of the time? You had you had a juggernaut running back. Okay, we already know that. Okay, but what did Tannehill do most of the game? What was Tannehill?
What is it?
Tannehill was a game manager.
Yes, he was.
Tannehill didn't do anything spectacular with his arm to carry the team. You know,
in Tennessee,
we knew
he was different.
Right, we knew who the ball. We knew who the guy who carried the team. Everybody knows, okay. But Terry Fontenot, on the other hand, where did Terry Fontenot come from? He came from the Saints. Had a Breeze. You had Drew Brees, okay. Ridder,
he had a trade for.
Now, what did people say about Ridder when we got him? He reminds people of Matt Ryan, right?
Yes.
And that pissed everybody off. What did Matt Ryan do a lot on the Falcons? He threw the ball. Terry Fontenot came from an organization where their quarterback threw the ball. Arthur Smith came from an organization where their team ran the ball. You see what I'm saying? Arthur Smith wants a guy that, if need be, you can throw the ball, but you hand it off. But because he had perimeter weapons, he was forced to showcase them, which took the quarterback out of his natural rhythm. Because when we first got here, this is why people had this big issue with, man, y'all did more with less. It was close. The system was closely set up to what he was used to dealing with in Tennessee, because you had one or two players, and one of them was a running back. Now you got all these perimeter weapons. It's like, let me see if this boy can throw. Terry Fontenot, like, yeah, he throws like Matt Ryan. Yeah, that's the guy. Y'all got to understand that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, this ain't an Arthur Smith pick. This was Terry Fontenot. If you look at the room when they got him, Terry Fontenot was more excited than Arthur Smith was. Go back and look at the film.
Super chat. I knew it was going to happen. Maurice Martin said this is an Arthur Blank pick. He mandated we pick him. What you think?
Sure about that? You sure about that?
What you think, Ant? You agree? Disagree?
Or is it his son? I'm just saying.
But see, that still goes back to what I said. Who was here when Arthur Blank has been here through most of his tenure is Matt Ryan. And again, Matt Ryan's a passing quarterback. Terry Fontenot comes from an organization where they had a passing quarterback. They didn't have quarterbacks that handed it off. Just saying.
Oh, Coach gonna say,
Go ahead, Coach. I mean,
can I say something?
I could be wrong, but go ahead, Coach.
All right. Look at this.
Whenever I see Coach start leaning like that, I know he got something.
Look at it this way also. No matter who brought Desmond in, Desmond is what's starting to next year anyway.
That part.
Whatever that boy name is, Watson kid.
Sean Watson.
If that situation was never would have happened, y'all think about it, we would have been on a salary cap hell this year. This year would have been the year we without a salary cap hell. So because Matt Ryan said, I want it out of here now, because of that situation, that slowed down the progress of Desmond. Now, if Desmond was behind Matt Ryan for 2 years, because Matt Ryan would have been here, Marcus Mariota was just a veteran, supposed to be a mindful veteran. But this would have been Matt Ryan last year. Matt Ryan would have been here for this year and last 2 years. 2 years. All right. He's been going for what? Yeah. So Desmond would have took over this year. It would have been this year Desmond would have took over. It would have been okay. Desmond would have had more knowledge of being a quarterback
Yes.
under Matt Ryan
Absolutely.
than, and this year would have been a year to had on Angle said smooth sailing, but it would have been a good year. I think he would have been a better quarterback. So all this about who brought him in, I'm sure everybody talk about it was his son, Arthur Smith, whoever. He's not an Arthur Smith type guy. No, Arthur Smith like veterans. I hate to say that Arthur Smith would probably have a veteran in here.
That part.
To do
He does
his work instead of trying to train, because he's not a quarterback guru. He's never say he was a quarterback guru.
He's never been that.
He's an offensive minded coach.
Wait a minute, coach. So wait a minute, coach. I think you're alluding to something that possibly what could happen in the offseason if he stays.
I
know what you're doing, coach. I know what you're doing, coach.
Magnus, I see where you're going. I see where you're going, Magnus. I see where you're going, Magnus.
So, I'm just putting it out there.
Coach, I'm
following
following the breadcrumbs, coach.
I'm
following your breadcrumbs.
That's why my last name's Crumbly. So you just keep
Is it?
But no, on a serious tip though, guys, if Dan had that positive type veteran that's gonna take him under his wing, and I'm sure Matt would have done that. I'm sure he would have done that. Des would be a better quarterback today.
So wait a minute,
because
coach.
there was no guy.
Are you saying that somebody needs to cook? Is that what you're saying?
I knew you was going there.
You saying somebody need to cook?
I know you was going there.
Hey. We don't need somebody named Ryan. We don't need somebody named Ryan.
Hey, I put it out there. I put it out there on the short. I said it.
Dad's got too much salt and need a little bit more pepper sprinkled in. So.
Oh! That boy needs some pepper.
You heard it here first.
Put that pepper on it.
Go back and look at my shorts. Go back and look at my shorts. I said it.
Everybody talk about that.
So obviously, go ahead.
Who did Des have to mentor him? Tell
Nobody,
me.
Nobody.
Dog shit.
So, where can you sweat at when you need him?
He was thrown to the fire, and Arthur Smith had no choice but to throw him to the fire this year. He had no choice.
Yeah.
Right.
There was no solid.
He was clearly better than Heineke. He was clearly better than Heineke, and nobody else was available.
And that's the problem. So he was thrown to the wolves.
Sometimes, he was.
And my thing was, and I think a lot of us always said, keep him out there.
Yeah,
that's the only way he's gonna get better.
I know
that's the only way he's gonna learn.
However, it was ugly. It was that game when he threw that interception. That was ugly. It was like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
Y'all always talk about the quarterback coach. A quarterback would have never stopped him from doing that. Don't care what kind of coach. Coach can't gonna stop him from throwing that ball.
That's experience is the best teacher in that situation. Yeah, because that's something he's got to learn, and that's the reason. That's as frustrated as we got watching that, because we was like, when you look at the film and they shrink it down, we like, who are you throwing to? And then you open it up and you see Drake over there. You was like,
there were guys running open.
Glasses, guy. I've been saying this, man. The kid may need to go get his eyes checked.
Just wait. Hold on.
This is serious tip. Young people think they can see everything. I had a kid that I've coached that couldn't see water, but he's like, dude, who do you see? Who you looking at? Found out he had somebody. He had like a stigmatism in his eye, and he needed some. He ended up getting some contacts. And after that, he played much better. I'm serious. It's just
so. Check this out. JP made a good point here. Mariota and Ridley really sped up the timetable.
Yeah, they did.
They did. That's a good point.
They did exponentially. You got to think, because it was within what? Julio bowed out in the off season right before the start of the season. I think August or right? I think August. Yeah. Ridley bowed out in October.
Yeah,
5 games.
DraftKings.
So yeah. So
yeah, man. But you're absolutely right. Now, truly, I believe, and we all know from what we know, what was reported, Arthur Smith was hired first, and then in came Terry Fontenot. So ideally, Arthur Smith is not a Terry Fontenot guy. I believe Ryan Nielsen is, and guys from that. Hold on, yes, coach. Yes, coach.
But it was said. It was said though, because they could talk to him. They just couldn't hire Fontenot. I think they said that Fontenot was asked, "What do you think about Arthur Smith?"
I was just about to get to that, Coach. Go ahead.
So
go ahead. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead, OG.
So go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let Coach finish up. Coach finish up.
Okay.
He was asked about the hiring of Arthur Smith before he was hired. So it wasn't like it was going to be a mystery to him who was hired. Arthur Smith had to be hired because Arthur Smith he was a hot commodity at the time.
He
could have went somewhere else. We don't know.
If you saw those numbers, what he put up in Tennessee, under him, like he basically was like top 10.
Under what kind of quarterback? A veteran quarterback.
Under a veteran quarterback, yes, Ryan Tannehill. They was almost they almost beat Kansas City, right? That year.
Yep, they always beat
Kansas City. They almost beat. Yeah, okay, so go ahead, OG. What was your point?
Well, to speak on that, what Coach was talking about, yeah, they both was told who the Falcons was had interest in, and they was asked, like, hey, do you think you can work with this guy? Even before they hired Arthur Smith, they was able to hire Arthur Smith first because he wasn't in the playoffs.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But they both was interviewed and told about who they had in mind at the top candidacy. But to go along with who pick it is, I think it was a team pick, him and Terry.
Okay.
But like Coach did, Coach stole something else out of my mouth right there. Like if Matt Ryan was still here, the plan was to let Desmond learn, not to put him out there quickly.
Yeah, that's.
But then when they had the trade, your boy Matt Ryan, the thought was, okay, I'm gonna let Marcus Mariota come in here. He's been under my system. He'll be able to show. He'll be able to show Desmond Ridder how to run my program. But nobody expected when all the pressure was on Marcus Mariota for him to fold like a lawn chair.
Right.
When all that pressure on his back, he couldn't handle it. You could see it in his eye. He couldn't handle it. He wasn't engaged with players on the sideline. His face was just bland. He wasn't there, dog. He's a career backup player, to tell you the truth. That's what he is. And he showed his true color. So
he thought he was gonna have a Tannehill situation. If you look at it, when everybody was talking about him winning games, he made it up in his mind that even though Desmond Ridder is here, I'm gonna ignite my career like Tannehill did. And when it didn't happen, he screw the Falcons, screw Ridder. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Like
Coach said, hey, the plan was to have a veteran come take over the team for 2 years, then put Desmond in that third year. That was the plan.
Yes.
But it didn't work out like that.
So, by the way, this is what I did today. I wore number 4 Ridder jersey.
Whoa. Hold on.
I didn't put the 9 on today. That 9 ain't been working. That 9 ain't worked out for his ass.
Go ahead, Maggie. Go ahead. I
want to say this because it's getting a little busy right now, but it was going back to what OG, Big Will said. I really felt that we dropped. It was when Mariota was, added to the team. It was because we dropped the ball and we was in those we fucked up modes because we dropped the ball when we was rumored, pursuing a certain player, and you already know that they got stuff going around. Here goes somebody right now. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right. While she does that, we got another super chat from Maurice Martin. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. We have Marcus Mariota was Arthur Smith's guy. And because DR9 had to learn from him, he severely undermined Ridder, and we're seeing the same tendencies as him. There's some truth to that. Now, here's the thing with that.
Yeah.
He never had anybody capable in front of him to show him the way. Plain and freaking simple. And even some of the guys that was in front of him probably wasn't even willing to even teach him. Marcus looked petty as fuck, when he did that at the end of that season. So probably that's what was going on.
And that's why we all talked about it. We made a point where most fans don't want to get rid of Ridder and everything. And I said it like this: y'all don't want to have that Brett Favre syndrome because of how he was handled in Atlanta. Now you don't want to have him go to another team that's going to actually put some work behind him. You don't want to have to see that monster. He's a good quarterback, but he was mishandled. You don't want to have to see that monster. Trust me, you don't. And you damn sure don't want to see him with no Lombardi on another team. You talking about hurt.
Yeah.
That's why they up and down with the quarterback thing, man.
Well, at least Mariota is on the Philadelphia Eagles, and they can't get right now.
And
so
they ain't doing what? And where is Mary Holter doing? Nothing.
Holding a clipboard.
He can't even do that right.
I'm sorry, y'all. But what I was gonna say, because I'm saying I gotta say this real quick. I felt that was a oh shit, we fucked up desperate move at that point with Mariota. I don't think he was that guy they was going for, but he was the available guy at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that the goal for drafting Ridder was for him to get some veteran experience and learn up under who we thought was going to still be here. But it was like Matt Ryan was like, wait a minute, you don't want me here, so I'm gonna go to somebody. But we did give him the opportunity. It's like, you know what, my bad, dog. Go ahead and pick where you want to go. We owe you that at least. That's the way I felt that it went.
Right.
That's why I got to say on that, y'all. It's busy.
No, you absolutely, you know
you're
what?
right, you're right, baby.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now, here's the thing, though, because we already said it now, Maggie. Now, before I know he's getting busy over there, so we're just going to do it real quick because Coach said that he needs a little bit of pepper. Okay, this particular guy, Desmond Ridder, needs a little bit of pepper. Arthur Smith does well with veteran quarterbacks. So apparently we need to let Terry Fontenot cook and we need to let Arthur Smith cook. And there's one quarterback out there that got done wrong by his particular team that's going to be available. His wife is from the area. 2 plus 2 don't equal,
I said
2 plus 2 does not equal Thomas Jefferson. Well, I am talking about dangerous. Okay?
I see the future ahead of us.
Yes. Yes. Exponentially.
Expeditiously.
Exponentially.
Now, if Russell Wilson is watching right now, I want to apologize for all the future jokes that's probably going to happen. And I also want to say, I better not see your square-headed ass do a dirty bird. I know you ain't got no rhythm. I don't want you to be doing that. Just get us to the playoffs, Mr. Wilson.
Well, we don't see Sierra on top of cars in downtown Atlanta. We're good.
Don't you do that, Maggie. Don't you do that, Maggie.
You got more babies than you got.
That's free.
Strapped up said it. He was
look, with all of the future jokes that's gonna come up, I don't think she's gonna be on top of no cars no time soon.
Listen,
no.
Now I'm just going to talk to JP real quick, and we're going to get your question and answers right now because it's 12:35. Coach, I know you're going to be going over to do your watch party, so we just get the questions in here. We're going to answer them. I just got to talk to JP real quick. Now, here's JP. Just want to talk to you real quick. This is just a narrative that we're doing. We're just doing scenarios. We do this on Regulators all the time. Okay, this is just a scenario because just like what Coach said, that Arthur Smith does very well with veteran quarterbacks. Okay, there's a particular, especially improvising veteran quarterbacks, like a certain somebody that was in Tennessee that helped him win. So what I want you to understand is that we're only talking about Russ because he would do very well with a top 5 offensive line in front of him, a top running team, and weapons galore at every single level. That's all we're saying. It's
and
all
he
set
wide
up.
receivers look good too. He make a lot of wide receivers look good.
Right.
He made Cortland Sutton look good.
Well, look, think about it like this: Drake London's already coming into his own, so Drake would eat. Drake would eat.
Yeah.
But he's also been in numerous West Coast systems, so it's not like it's foreign to him. And he was under Pete Carroll, and Pete Carroll and Arthur Smith are off the same tree.
Look,
so
at this point, I think the next move is not to draft a quarterback. I still think that's the organizational. I think that's an organizational decision, what they did. So again, we're going to give Arthur Smith an opportunity to play with the vet And that's the only way he's going to be able to save his job. And that's if he decides to come back.
And give up play calling.
And right. So he's going to have to be nerfed, right? He's going to have to be nerfed, and he's going to have to work with a veteran quarterback. So let's just see how much this season has humbled him. We don't know, but JP, I do not like Kirk Cousins. Oh, Jesus. I need somebody that can move a little bit. That's it. I just need somebody that can move a little bit. That's all I'm saying. But y'all get y'all questions in there. I think I missed Red Swarm a couple of things. This is one that's for you, Coach. Stephen B said Jay Newton from Illinois is Grady 2.0.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's more like Aaron Donald.
Yeah, but they're both built the same. Him and Grady.
They're the same height. Same
height. Yeah. Who's the one draft prospect you don't want the Saints to get? I like that kid Latu from UCLA. I don't want him to get them.
Oh, Latu, yeah, Latu's nice.
Yeah, I don't want him to get Latu, man. I saw some tape on him.
Chop either.
Chop.
Don't want him to get chop. No, don't go chop. No chop.
Terry, you hear this? You hear this?
I'm gonna tell y'all somebody, but I think he's more like a Zach Harrison to me too. That kid from Washington, Braylon Trice.
Braylon Trice.
I like that cat too.
Not once, not twice, but Trice.
Trice. I don't think he's too much like a Zach. He plays a little bit like a Zach. Actually, plays a lot like a Cam Jordan. He's a standing guy.
Ooh, don't do that, Coach.
I'm just saying.
You cursing out here, Coach.
I'm saying he's like a Cam Jordan type to me. So, but
man.
What Russell Wilson number gonna be?
It won't be 3. It won't be 3.
Obviously, because sorry, that's taken.
Yeah, that's Bates Motel.
It won't be 2 because that number will not be used again.
Well, he could take 4 because Heineke ain't gonna be here. Heineke getting cut.
What was his college number? I can't remember what his college number was.
Oh, Russ, was it 12? No, that was 12.
Oh gosh, no.
I'll tell you what it was.
I don't know what Russ's comment section. If y'all know Russ's college number, whether it's in Wisconsin or NC State.
You said somebody said number 8.
Number 8? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He may be going too.
All right.
Right.
Brian People said he like Sweat from Texas.
16.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He was 16.
Yeah.
He was 16.
16? Okay. I'll take that. Bye, Scotty.
Hey, you know what? I'll take 16 from Scotty and give him 15.
Oh, don't do that. You know that number cursed. You know that number cursed. Don't do that. Todd said, can y'all explain to me why the Falcons have a leadership structure like Home Depot? Terry is like 5th in line. No, I ain't gonna say that.
What?
What?
It's called a hierarchy for a reason. It don't matter.
Well, all GMs are like 5th in line.
Yeah.
You got your president, you got your CEO, and yeah, of course.
You have CFO, COO, CEO.
He's talking about the football structure. He's talking about the football
structure. Todd just answered his question.
Yeah.
But Todd just answered his own question because he said Home Depot. Well, our owner is. I'm sorry.
It's called it's one word. It's called hierarchy. That's it.
But is it Home Depot doing pretty good? I think
the owner owns Home Depot. Blank owns Home Depot.
I don't know.
No, I'm just playing with y'all. Listen, it said Mafi said, let's talk about the late round picks for wide receiver Brian Edwards and Van Jefferson. We're just trading wide receivers back and forth with them. We traded Brian Edwards to
right,
and they gave us. We playing hot potato with whoever wants. Nah, look. But go ahead,
be a football player.
Oh, listen. You know what? Honestly, Van Jefferson was running open on some of these plays, man, and they couldn't get him to rock. It's just that one drop is what did him in when we was doing it. When we was making that comeback. That did him. That one drop did him in.
One drop.
And one drop. Look.
Don't do that, Ant. Don't do that.
Look, let me ask you a question now. If we can't have we had run the piss out the ball in the beginning, and then we had throw it to whomever's gonna try to get it at this latter half. You got to make up what kind of culture you got. That's the reason why these players like Van Jefferson missing drop, because you got to go over that. You got to practice that. Y'all got to go over that. So if you don't have an identity like we spoke about early on, and I was telling Coach, when you're in the military, when everything falls apart, when you're doing your assignment, the identity is what pulls everybody back together and gets them refocused. So if you don't know what you are, you don't know how to operate.
I'm good. You can get off my team. I don't care. Fuck all that. No.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'm not trying to say he need to stay here. I'm just saying now.
Look, Workflow Dre says, so why did we stop running the ball this year?
Somebody answer me that question.
I need to answer that right there. I can't answer that. I have no answer for that.
Because Arthur liked to play with his toys.
Manscaped. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't. I don't like that, Maggie. I don't like it at all.
Stop that.
Him want to play with them toys. Okay.
Him was downstairs playing with toys.
Mr. Doctor So Good.
Mike said no Zach Harrison today.
Damn.
Oh boy. All right, Taekwon. It's on you, brother.
Do your job.
Oh God. All right. Van got 10 catches, 88 yards on the season, bro. Just call a spade a spade. Oh God. All right. Oh, Andrew G, new member. How you Andrew G. How you become a new Andrew? I'm disappointed in you, man. I am so I'm not writing no more letters to your job. No, can't do it no more, man. All right. Let's see. We got another one here. It says, why take Tyler out after that screen? He was on a roll. Because Tyler he needed oxygen. You ain't see when he went to that.
Bruh. Tyler, look. Tyler takes 10 yards to between 5 and 10 yards at a time. He didn't take a whole 70 yards.
Yeah.
That man light flashed before his eyes when he got in the end zone.
He's not that dude. To answer your question, Engine number 9. He's starting today.
Shut up, Southside. There ain't no damn West Side.
Stop trolling, Southside. Question, Eddie says, why didn't we give up a second for Sweat?
Because he wasn't valued as getting up in a second. We didn't give up no second. He's a free agent.
No, for Montez. Like when he was available at the trade deadline, there was rumors.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. We got another $10. Oh my God, man. I appreciate the love of y'all. GD again. This team is below average. Goddamn. It says this team is below average. 7-9 record with losses to Washington, the Panthers, Cardinals, and the Bears. Don't forget Minnesota now. Right. The record is a true indication of who we are. They are who we thought they were. Falcons fans are in denial. Future is bright though.
I agree.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, we beat ourselves. I mean, what else do fans want us to say? We beat ourselves. We seen it. Like I said, when the last time you heard of Detroit Lions, mind you, say, hey, no, because I'm not taking nothing away from what they did this season. But when you have a Detroit Lions team say, hey, we wanted to play those guys, you gave us this.
They punked us, man.
Look, man, that was a wake-up call.
They punked us, man. But hold on, Coach. It's 12:45. You about to dip?
I got a couple.
Yeah. You and Ant, right? Y'all about to dip, right?
Yeah, in a few minutes.
All right, go ahead, Ant. Go ahead and say your goodbyes, man, and tell them where they're going to find you in the next 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh, y'all already know. Y'all gonna find me on my boy Coach's show doing the watch party. Hey, look, it's the last game of the season, bro. It's like my boy K Styles says, we got to stand on business. That's not for any particular player. That's for everybody. Everybody got to stand on business. Do your job, like my brother Juan says. Do your damn job. That goes for the whole fucking team.
That part.
There we go. And Coach, I just want to let you know. I know I'm in the finals of the fantasy. You go ahead and you're gonna send me that DM so I can show you my address to send that ring because I am winning today. Blackberry, you ain't shit. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna take that L today. I'm gonna win, and this is a shot at a certain somebody that's been sick. I ain't gonna mention his name. You've been ducking me. You've been ducking me, Locke. You've been ducking me. I'll see you next year in fantasy, man. I'll see you next year. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'll see you next year, but I want that ring, Coach. If I lose, I'm telling you, that's because they stole the vote in a certain somebody's name.
Listen, me and Blackberry had the same discussion yesterday. I was like, hey.
Blackberry
I just got to put the address on the box right there. I already got it. So next weekend, whoever wins can show it on the show next week.
Listen. Just make sure you don't Federal Express that because if he gets fired, you know the price is gonna go up. The price is gonna go up, Coach.
Hey, Magnus, if you do win, you might not get your ring till February with all that snow y'all gonna be getting up there. So yeah,
don't do that. Don't do that, Juan. Oh God. Here we go. But yeah, you can catch Coach Unchained. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. That if you don't feel like, Ice is going to be on commentary today. So, but keep it on both. Keep one on the computer and keep one on the screen. You know. Oh God, Brian Peoples, we got play to win. Don't worry about the Bucks game. From your mouth to God's ears, Brian Peoples. ATL Leo, you know I hate you because you said Magnus, your Spurs ain't shit along with the Mets. I know that. You ain't saying. What are you saying? I know that. I just know that I got Vic on your mama. That's all I need. Number 1, 7'5". That's all I need. That boy can play, and let's build around him. Everybody else can't play. I know we garbage. Okay. Enough of that, ATL Leo. God, I hate him.
I like it.
Eddie said,
fan. Okay.
He said, glad I subscribed to you. Let me see. Wait, hold on. I messed up. He said, glad I subscribed to y'all. Show y'all don't sugarcoat nothing. And I appreciate how y'all be positive about our team. Win or lose, salute to y'all. Real talk. Hey, man.
Appreciate
that. Yeah. It's tune in for every last one of them. Every Sunday is going to be Regulators. Subscribe. Juan got his show up and running.
Friday, man.
It's 7 days a week, man. So no matter whatever you want, whether it's like Braves, Hawks, Falcons, whatever you want, even the Georgia Bulldogs talk. And also subscribe to Champagne Confessions, man. That's with Maggie. So subscribe to all that, man. Because every day of the week, there's something that you could watch with us. Maybe 1 or 2 shows or even 3 shows during the same day. So you ain't got to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, Leo, shut up. You know what? We out of here. We about to be out. Juan, go ahead and plug your business, and we about to be out of here in a minute.
Hey, man, look, man, thank you guys. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys can catch me on YouTube at The Therapist ATL78, on X at The Therapist ATL. Listen, man, make sure you catch our post-game shows because, we either going to be cheering or we going to be cussing, one of the two. But we're going to make sure. Oh, and Coach, like I said, make sure as soon as we get off of here, go check out Coach's live show reaction because, you hear Coach cussing them out as they play. So
real time.
Right. But look, man, we on here. All we want to do is seek the truth, make a difference. Y'all be good, man.
Boom.
Hey guys, find me on Coach Unchained, man. Make sure you go to Coach Unchained, hit the subscribe button, like it, share this video out today, and head on over to my channel, man. I'm gonna go do this live show right now, and let's wish these Falcons some luck today, man. Playoffs or not, let's just win the game. That's my thing. Just win the game. I don't give a damn who make the playoffs.
You play to win the game, Coach. You play to win the game.
All right,
do your job.
I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace.
All right. Hey, don't say you do your job, Juan, because you know Bill Belichick is rumored to be one of our coaches. You know what? Let me stop.
No, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking the
that
Kool-Aid.
either.
No,
I'm not drinking that either. Because that means he got to be GM too, which means we're gonna take a punter in the first round.
Look. I'm not hanging my hat on Grandpa Belichick. I mean, I know he did his thing, but no. Nope.
Yeah. All right. So OG, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, we about to be saying our goodbyes, man. Go ahead and tell where they can find you. Plug your show and all that, brother.
All right, man. Y'all know it's your boy Will the George Reaper, man. Y'all can find me on all platforms at that slogan right there, man. Make sure y'all check out my show, Everything Atlanta Sports, every Wednesday at 7:05. If y'all ain't seen what I did, go back and check out the recaps. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe my channel. You know what I mean? Show love over here. Y'all know how I do it. I do that for fun with my brothers over here, man. But yeah, catch me on everything AFN got going on for sure.
There we go. So last but not least, just to answer your question, what we got right here. Somebody asked me that. Oh, Southside. All right. Well, I like Keldon Johnson, and I also like Vassell, but are they that dude? Do they move the needle? I mean, Vassell does, but Keldon Johnson, he's 6'5", but they try to put him at the 4. I don't know, man. Like, we need a point guard so bad because Trey Jones ain't it. Like, plain and simple. I'm so sick of him. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. So, in about another 7 days, I should be wearing some jewelry. That's right, Blackberry. I am winning the fantasy playoffs. We are in the fantasy Super Bowl this week. Yo, put a like up, put a thumbs up for your boy Magnus. Check it out. I'm going to add it up. And I'm going to talk major shit next week. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to talk so much, it's not even funny. Blackberry, I am sending out an invitation for you for next week. For next week, rain or shine, I want you here so that you can take your L in person. Everybody that's listening that's on the AFN or on the AFN crew, send that over to him because I know he ain't watching. He probably flipping over his truck somewhere or whatever. I don't know. But this is your boy Magnus. Today was the best day of your life, but to us, it was just Sunday. Engine number 9 is starting. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. I'll see you in the post game. Later, y'all.
Later.